The popularity of the Cats. They're on the road at Staten Island. The manager is Lamarr Rodgers, and he joins us here for a few minutes on Big Board Sports. Coach, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Roger. How are you guys doing? I'm hanging in there.
We're hanging in there. I know a tough loss last night, 6-5, but overall, your team has been playing pretty well, right? I mean, overall, you got to be happy with where you're at climate-wise at this stage of the season?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, we've definitely made the right turn, and things are progressing. Still areas for improvement, but at the same time, though, positive road trip, positive homestand, and once again back on the road now. Hopefully, we can turn it around tonight.
Yeah, Lamarr, you really had a great homestand, which is always nice to play well in front of your fans. What has been, in your opinion, the biggest couple of reasons that you've kind of turned this season around here so far?
Well, in professional baseball, it's always going to go with their pitching. So, pitching has definitely improved, and with that, I think we currently are one of the top defensively ranked teams in the league. So, you put the pitching and defense together, and the way that our offense has been all season, you'd like to think you have some pretty good chances on a nightly basis.
You talk about pitching, Lamarr, and on the offensive side of things, you guys were really led by Randy Cesar, was hitting .389 for you guys. He just got the call up to Quad City. How tough is it for you as a manager to navigate knowing that every day you might have a different lineup as guys get moved in and out?
Well, that's the purpose of the minor league. The players are here to move on, and that's a sign that we're working in a productive manner on a daily basis, and I'm really happy. Randy deserved it. I had the pleasure of having him last year when I managed in Greenville, and just to see his maturity level and the way that he went about the game was very rewarding. So I'm hoping that he can continuing on at Quad Cities. But hey, from the standpoint, it's an opportunity for the next player to step up. That's the whole purpose of it, and so tonight we'll have another young man moving into the position.
Lamarr, does somebody from the hierarchy call you and say, hey, this is what is happening? Do they call you and go, hey, we think this might be a good opportunity? Do you get to weigh in, I guess is the question I'm asking, on these decisions when guys get called up to the next level?
Well, I mean, without a doubt, I do have a little bit of input, but ultimately, the hierarchy from Houston does make the final decisions, and without a doubt, Randy deserved it, so I'm very happy.
Lamarr, you guys had camp day the other day. You guys played at 11 a.m. I have to ask, what was your thoughts on camp day, having 5,000 screaming kids playing SpongeBob music? What was that like?
Well, wakes you up, I tell you that. Get you going, the kids all, I love the camp days. My only concern every year is I'm always just, the kids are having so much fun. It's just with those foul balls. But it was a great day. No one got hurt, and it seemed like the kids had a great time.
And when you look at that Stellar division, I mean, it's pretty bunched up, right? I mean, there's still a good chunk of season left here, and I know it's all about promoting and getting guys to the next level. At least that's part of it, but the other half of it is, Lamarr, you want to win games. You're doing that right now on a fairly consistent basis, and I'm sure the goal is to win that division.
Oh, well, ultimately, but once again, I'm a firm believer that development and winning go hand in hand, and if we're going about it consistently on the day in and day out basis, we should be there. But like you said, it's bunched up, long way to go. We'll lick our wounds from last night, learn from it, and hopefully be better tonight.
What's the pitching match? What's the pitching rotation for you here in the final two games against Staten Island?
Well, we're kind of working on a to-be-determined rotation right now. We're readjusting with a couple of alignment changes that we have coming up. So I think it's still to be determined as we roll it out for tonight.
How much of a pitch count are your guys on, Lamarr?
Well, depending on when they come in from the draft, we have to build the players up. Some certain players that have been within the organization for quite some time, obviously they're going to have a higher pitch count. But some of the players coming in from the draft are going to be on a lower pitch count as we build them up, because we're trying to take into account their innings pitched during the course of their college season as well.
Is there a player or two that you really think so far that the fans come out and watch have made some big improvements in their game? Obviously, Randy gets promoted, but who else, name-wise, on that team that you think has really made some nice progress for you here for the Valley Cats this season?
Well, obviously, you have Steven Wren, who's probably arguably the league MVP right now. He leads the league in home runs and RBIs. His average has come down a little bit of late, but still a presence in the lineup. Also, little Ryan Burke, I nicknamed him Rat out of Texas A&M. He's been a lot of fun and a big part of our success up at the top of the lineup, playing a pretty solid second base. But for a little man, he swings a big bat, and I just love his aggressiveness and his tenacity to get after it.
Lamarr, we're live at Saratoga Racecourse today. Are you much of a horse racing guy? You going to come bet the ponies on an off day?
Well, I grew up in Los Angeles. I grew up with Hollywood Park, but I never been much of a gambler. And I kind of like the sure thing.
Well, we'll get you up here, Lamarr, to People Watch or something.
Yeah.
Just to interview you. You've got to at least make one road trip.
Well, I'll definitely come do that. I'll definitely come and do that, guys.
Well, listen, you knocked down a win tonight. We'll look forward to next week in our conversation. And good luck in Staten Island, and we'll see you at the Joe real soon.
Okay, thanks, Rodger. Take care, guys.